Sunday morning. Breakfast was on the table. There was no time to eat. She said to me, boy, hurry to Sunday school. What's happening, people? Morning talk. Good morning. Love all. That's everybody, brothers and sisters. Ain't no separation up in this camp. I love everybody. Even the ones that don't want to be loved. But check this out. I want to talk about the judicial system in America today. It's tore up, people that's had to fight cases and whatnot, for whatever reason it was. You would know about the judicial system, what's going on, whatever, I was falsely accused at, some point in my life, spent 2 months in Supermax, I was innocent, but they got that little joke or whatever they say. Yeah, everybody say they're innocent, and, so if you really is innocent and then you in jail, ain't nobody gonna care. It's a joke. Yeah, everybody say that, and they just shine you away. You really are innocent people in jail. I was one of them. But and how they be letting people out like Geronimo Pratt after doing 20 years. 20 years. You can't get 20 years back. Especially in jail. The things you will have to do to survive in jail for 20 years is unspeakable. Because it's a bad environment. But I ain't here to talk about that. That's a whole nother story. I'll do that on another day. But you remember when they used to say that the truth will set you free? Well, that don't apply no more in a judicial system, in the courts. Now how it go is, if it's all about proving your case, your story, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's case is what the judge called it. If you can prove a lie, the lie wins. The truth don't win no more. Unless you was good at proving your truth. What goes is what you can prove. And some people are great at lying, great at putting together a lie, especially if they know they're doing this premeditated, before they're going to be putting it all together. Planning that, that's how people get, set up for this and that, people plan ahead of time for, doing people like that, and then that person don't be prepared for that because they don't think nothing like that is going to happen to them, and somebody could be doing something that you trust, you think they care about you, love you, or whatever, That's usually how a person get over on a person the most. Usually be somebody that's close to you, and because you think they love you, care about you, or whatever, you will leave yourself wide open, and you don't be cautious of nothing. As a matter of fact, you could be helping them destroy you. Telling them like how, so they asking questions or whatever, and you answering them, and these questions is to help them know how to destroy you more. Something what like narcissists do when they're jealous of people, and like that concept. Person when they want to set a person up and all of that, they use that same tactic. But when I first went into courts, I'm thinking like, oh, this is a lie. They lying, They didn't just made that stuff up. I'm finna explain this to the judge, and this gonna be over. Boom. Go back home, and man, and and I'm I'm still thinking like the truth will set you free, and like, how can they win with lying? It's a lie, and over me telling the truth. I had like real confidence, like this should be simple, easily. I explained to the judge, boom, this and that, and but nah, it didn't work out like that, and it don't work out like that because not only it wasn't working out for me, I done seen many people get destroyed, and they hadn't even did nothing. This was a made up story that somebody did to them, and it worked. It ruined their life. Like the person was trying to do to my life. At some point, he was trying to give me 14 years for that. And I was like, this person was better off just, shooting me, just killing me, do something like me. And 14 years, my life gone after that anyway. Even when if I did do the 14 years when I got out, I'd be no good to society, and then jail don't make you a better person. In fact, it makes you a more disturbed person, a more educated person on criminal entities, because everybody in there is for a crime. So they talk about a crime, tell you stories about a crime, how you do the crime, get away with the crime, or whatever the case may be. So you understand, you become a better criminal, or at least you will learn more about being a criminal, and you may went in for one thing, but you go out, all kinds of shit and things, but and then I'm telling the judge, like what's going on, and then the judge tell me like, why would they lie about that? And I'm like, well, obviously to get whatever they feeling bitter about, or whatever money they got, and that's why they lying. But like, how you supposed to answer that? Why a person is? I don't know why they did to hurt me to get they, you know. And then looking at me like, like I'm tripping, I'm lying, like I'm crazy, and it's very frustrating. It's very hurtful, and then I'm on the stand. They had an attorney, and then of course, poor people, they lose usually in courts, and then when they fighting with people, rich people, people who got money, poor people, they can't get out on bail, so they got to spend time and just all kind of things for poor people. Poor people, it's taking long the case. They're going back and forth, and they just want to get out of jail. They don't want to be in jail no more, so they take a plea deal. They take a bargain, and they know they like innocent, but they want to just get out of jail. They want this stuff to be over with. They don't want to go back to their jail, so they like, yeah, I take the deal, and of course the public, pretenders, and prosecutors, everybody, they know that a person is up under that kind of pressure, and 9 times out of 10 they gonna take that deal, because who wants to be in jail? They gonna want out of jail, so it's a very wicked, it's a very evil thing, and to do to people, it's terrible. Our society is like that, and for people who ain't got money, poor people, it's so much abuse, there's so much bad things they have to go through, because they ain't got money. It's so many things that they are unprivileged to, that they don't stand a chance to a lot of things. They don't get a chance. They get looked down on, they get stepped on, spit on, and higher authority, higher people, feel that their lives is expendable, not important. These are human beings, these are people, like myself. And if you never been through what I'm talking about, you wouldn't understand it. But I know a lot of y'all out there that's that grew up in the projects like I did, and rats and roaches, and didn't have much food to eat. Like, you had to go to school to get to lunch more than learning the education, stuff like that. People with privilege to having things and all of that, they don't have to go through these things. They don't even know nothing about that. They don't even understand that. And these the same people, but they got us all in the same class. We all supposed to be like the same, but we all are not. We're not the same. We're very different. I got to act the same, because if I don't, I'm gonna get punished. And ain't nothing worse. You're poor and hungry, and you gotta get punished. a poor child learn very early in life that um, things is not going to be fair, and it's a double standard when it comes to you. Um, you learn that you are different, a lot different than the rest of the kids, you know. And this never stops, you know, especially when your skin is brown, you know. Well, you know what they call a black person, you know, but I don't say that anymore because there are no such people in the world that are known as the color black. It's brown people, real dark brown, so dark, almost like a purple or blue or something. But there are no black people in the world known as the color black. You know, that's just something well, at first it was, of course, everything is always to disrespect us, to belittle us and everything. And, you know, we're so accustomed to abuse and everything that, like some of us just is happy about it. You know, not so much like happy about it, but like, you know, they act happy. You know, they don't even care. You know, what we go through, or they don't know, or they don't realize, or they don't, you know like our past. Um, it's important to know your history, where you come from. That way, you got a better idea of where you need to go. You know what you need to do on your time on Earth, instead of just be a waste of human being, a waste of time. Um, just like they think you is, just like they want you to be. They want you to be uneducated. They want you to be dumb, so you can't recognize a lot of things. You know, so you know you just take the abuse and swallow it up like it's nothing. You know, you don't even see it coming, and you set yourself up to be abused more. You know, that's why they built these prisons. You know, why you think they would build so many prisons and not schools? Look at today. You know, where I'm at in Las Vegas. You know, we don't got enough teachers. You know, the schooling is real bad, and it's like that all across the world in different ways, you know. Oh yeah, I feel so bad for the children today, because it's worse now. It's worse now. Um, yeah, the kids don't stand a chance. You know, they don't they taking all the you know, morality and self-respect, you know, you know, the good qualities, you know, they used to teach you in school, and religion, all that stuff, anything that can make you a good person, a better person, they're getting rid of all of that, you know, and that's why these children today, now they grow up, so reckless and disrespectful, and, you know, when I grew up, you know, there's very few people, you know, was disrespectful to their elders, you know, people older than the people that was already here, you know. You had respect for them. You was taught, you know, by your parents that you have respect for them. Now that's all out the door. Oh man, these children talk so bad. They talk so nasty to grown people and everything, you know. And Yeah, you know, it shows like how it is at their home, and you know, because a real parent wouldn't want their kid to be growing up like that, talking that way, being that, you know, like that. But you know, some of the parents, you know, they ain't all the way fully grown up. You know, when they was growing up, it was their parents taught them like that. You know, to keep going in the cycle, and 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 get to become. It's okay to be bad. It's okay to be wrong. As a matter of fact, it's cool, you know, to be self-destructive and not caring about your life and taking risk with your life, putting yourself in harm's way, killing your neighbors, and you know, with no remorse and whatnot. All I got to say is, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, it's your responsibility. It's your life. You know, I was laying that bunk, I'm by myself looking up at the ceiling, you know, ain't nobody there with you. You do, you know, you're on your own, and you know all them people that like say like if something like that ever happened to you, they're gonna send you packages and you know this and that, man. They don't do that, man. They don't do this. I mean, they forget all about you, man. Like okay, maybe the first week, you know what I'm saying? Might do something, but that's if you get that. You lucky, but you be forgotten. You be forgotten, and the world just keep moving on, and you stuck in that place and living like a worse than an animal, cause people treat their pets better than you get treated in there. So you know, I guess the point I'm really making, you know, because what I was gonna really say, I didn't even say that, you know, I just say what I feel, what I think is important. You know, I come from the heart. You know, you know, my heart been stepped on a few times, but I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a soldier. I ain't giving up. I ain't committing suicide. Nothing. Don't want to do that. You know, ain't finna go trying to go like these people do, ignorant ass people go killing up innocent people, then they shoot themselves. You know, just shoot yourself first, man. You know, don't do it. You want, yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna even talk about that. But you know, you ain't never got to worry about me coming to that point. First of all, I ain't gonna be killing myself. It's too much in this world that out to kill you. You know, just try to stick around. Try to live. You know, um, don't give up. You know, I know it get hard out there. Get God in your life. Get God in your life. You know, you really in trouble, having troubles. You know, figuring out, understanding. That's like the reason. You know, we all try to do it on our own, and we can't. Even if you was rich and like here, you know, not stuff, you could not do everything on your own. You gotta get God in your life, and you will find more peace. You know, um, it's always gonna be, hard times and whatnot from time to time because you know we got bad people in the world, we got good people, and we got bad people, and we all live together. You know, don't be a part of them. other bad people, It's better, it's fun, it's funner to be good, at least I think so. But, I say this, that, to the young YGs, youngsters, I know sometimes it seems like it's hopeless for brown people, aka black people, but nah, you just got to. And I know that people always say be strong and all that hanging there stuff and that, but that's the truth, though. It's always gonna be a double standard. I'm 49 years old. I'll be 50 this year, and from the time I was born, people my color had it bad, and it's still like that today. And it was like that before I was born, and right. So this look like this like a for everything because people of our color we won't have no unity. Numbers win. You know, um, by far. Brown people got to be like the strongest, like powerful people in the world because look at all the abuse we go through and we still survive. So we not like regular people. Of course not. We got to act like we got to go through all of that stuff we got to go through and still try to survive and live, and we do it. So really the abuse make us great people. And make us overachievers because you have to do that or you die or you be in jail for the rest of your life. Dead, you might well be dead man walking. Um, but don't let them get you like that because they trying every day and they expect for you to lose it. Get upset, get frustrated. And it's understandable about getting frustrated. It's always double standard. You're getting treated like a dog animal or whatever. So you nut up a little bit. You turn up. But you gotta be careful with that. You gotta turn. They're expecting you to do that so they can cage you up, so you don't have the opportunity to be a great person, do great things for your family, your kids, or the people that come after you. This is what you're supposed to be doing with your time. Make it better so the people behind you, your little brothers, your little sisters, or your children, so they don't have it so bad like you did. You fight for them. You make it better for them. It ain't all about us, self all the time. You know, really none of the time. You know, not for me anyway. I give my life to the Lord. I let Him take in charge. Of course, I wasn't always like that. I had to learn. I had to go through some shit, some bad stuff. When life is already bad. But I love y'all. And just take care of yourself. Man, if don't nobody else believe in you and don't nobody else think you good or nothing nobody, you believe in yourself, you know you somebody. You know you're a good self. Honor yourself. Love yourself. You watched the awards just recently. What the black lady, she get up there, that was funny. What she said, and she said, you know what, and I like to thank myself. I really liked it, that though. But that's what it's about. Self-esteem. Don't worry about what somebody else is thinking about you, about your life that you got control over. You take charge of your own life, and I love y'all, and I'm out.